Well, it's a sort of sunny. I'll fix my toboggan. I do a haircut. 54 degrees right now this morning in Tazewell, Virginia. Okay, which is not bad considering that it's been 18 degrees. So for it to be 54, I can live with that. A lot of stuff going on in the world, isn't there? These tariffs or something. Tariffs or something. Doggone if that didn't tear up Jack in a hurry. If they started doing them, if they started doing some tariffs that affected sausage biscuits, I'd be upset. But you're watching. Hello, Lawrence. I think about my buddy a lot. Lawrence is a good man. I know I brag on him a lot, but he deserves it. Lawrence is what I call a real pastor. He's a good one. He can do a wedding too. Woo-wee. Done my daughters and they're still married. I've done a few that didn't do it good, but he done hers. He done a really good job on hers. Remembers that stuff so good. I've been thinking some about forgiveness, how it's funny. You know, I see these politicians and I watch these hearings a lot. Not a whole lot, because I like to watch them, though. I enjoy them. I see some people say, I don't watch the news. Just because you don't watch it don't mean it don't happen. I'll buy it for you, Mark. I'll get you breakfast. I'm into feeding the elderly. We're heading to Alabama today. Now you say, John, it's not that far. How can we leave so early? It takes me a while to get there. Okay? Janice and I plan on leaving out today for the road. We're going to go to Alabama, Georgia, Florida. I don't know where else. We always go to the Florida State Fair this time of year. It'll be about the middle of the month. We like the Florida State Fair. It is so cool, man. Dang, it's good. If you ever get a chance to go to it, it is an excursion. The food is great. One thing. They have a lot of stuff that goes on there too, man. It's just a good fair. I don't know. We enjoy it. I enjoy it because I get to go with my Aunt Debbie. I get to see her. And we go together. It was sort of like a tradition. So, I like traditions. Well, I ain't never met nobody named Anastasia, except in the booth. But we go to the Florida State Fair every year and enjoy it. It's just a really cool fair to go to. If you're watching right now, you're watching Breakfast with John. This program is seen around the world by at least 20 people. I appreciate those of you who watch Breakfast with John. I really do. And here's why. It's cheaper than me getting therapy, all right? But I enjoy it. I was thinking something about forgiveness. And I think about it a lot because I like to make sure I have it. Forgiveness is real important, man. But is forgiveness forgetting? Or is forgiveness forgiveness? Well, I think about how we forgive, And, you know, I don't know if we're supposed to forget. You let me know in the comments, okay? I mean, I'd like to hear what you think about it, okay? If you want to. You don't have to, but what do you think about forgiveness? Is it real forgiveness if we don't forget? I think you can forgive somebody, but if you forget, you know, you're no smarter than you was the first time. So I tend like to remember. But when I forgive it, I can remember it without getting mad. If I forgive. Now, it's a pretty good barometer to tell if you really forgave. If you still get mad every time you think about it, I'm not sure if you forgave. And the hard part about that for a believer, God said, if you don't forgive, I don't forgive. That's aggravating, ain't it? He said, if you don't forgive, you're watching Breakfast with John today. I'm eating breakfast. If I didn't eat my breakfast, it wouldn't be Breakfast with John, would it? It would just be with John. Coming to you from our studio in Tazewell, Virginia. And I was just thinking about it. It's when you come on and say something about it. Be sure to forgive. Don't let these things eat you up, man. Hold on to them. Forgive people going. Now, forgiving them doesn't mean, say somebody, you got a family member that's just a real rascal. Okay? Just because you forgive them, don't mean you open your door. Say, come on in, baby. No. You can forgive and still proceed with precaution. Forgive, but proceed with precaution. All right. Appreciate you watching Breakfast with John. Adios. Catch you later. Be sure and pass the ammunition.